before I start, I wanted to constructively offer some tools for people. I'm seeing a lot of panic and vitriol in social media, vitriol about politics, panic about the way people are acting and maybe not taking the health situation seriously or feeling that they're exempt from it. And I want to suggest that one of the reasons why I stepped away from social media a couple of years ago is because I realized that, well, first of all, we all each have an emotional body as well as a physical body, right? And your emotional body impacts your physical body the same way your physical body impacts your emotional body, which science has shown us that our, chemical imbalances affect our moods. So we know this to be true. When things are posted in social media that are panicked or angry, what I feel I am being asked to do when I see that is to template that emotion. And that means when for instance, a political post, an article from the New York Times about da-da-da is posted as information with a caption that says, "God damn it, blah, 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 blah." I'm not getting the information, I'm getting the template of anger. So it's, for me, and I'm speaking personally, you are having your own experience, and I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm just saying my experience has been, I feel I'm being asked to template this intent. I only have an emotional body that's so big, and so it's really difficult to take on all of these other things and fit them in. These are things that I am learning for myself as I go through my life. I mean, that has been a big learning space, and I can't tell you, or piece, I can't tell you how many times in the last year at my job, where I work with a very small staff, and things get volatile very easily, where I have said to people, I don't have the emotional space to deal with that, or I don't have the emotional space to process that. That is so valid. So the answer for me is to step away from Facebook. What I'm suggesting for you as a tool is to check your intent when you post things. And also check what you're taking on. Because the bottom line is, through this really weird, forget the terror, this is freaking weird, people. Through this weird time, the thing that we fear the most is not getting sick, it's not dying, it's suffering. And with all of this panic, we're creating suffering. I'm laughing because it seems really silly to me. We're creating the very thing that we're most afraid of. So to give you a really silly example, my cat gets hungry. Petunia gets hungry. And you know what cats are like when they're hungry, same with dogs. And it starts off with a howl. Wow, I'm hungry. Okay, we speak the same language. I recognize what that means. So I go get food, and I'm walking toward her with the dish of her favorite food. And the wind-up, the howling, the oh my god, and you can hear the word in her howl. Now, 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 now. And she's literally seconds, like not even 5 seconds. We're like 2 seconds away. The time it takes for my arm to take the saucer and put it on the ground, right? That's how close we are to her alleviating the feeling of being hungry. That's what we're doing when we pump all this crap onto social media about the situation and not informing, but pumping crap, creating suffering. We know we're going to get through it. We don't know what's on the other side of it. But I ask, can you sustain this level of intensity for 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks, 6 more weeks, 6 more months, a year? Just think about it. You know what they say, the old adage? Pace yourself. So, as a final footnote on that, and I'll shut up, and forgive me, I don't mean to preach. I really am trying to offer a tool. This is something I am using. Just, you know, social distancing, social media distancing, thank you very much. But I'm also very careful about what I put out. I mean, I've stopped myself from posting some pretty awful comments or chiming in on some you know, the political crap that's going on out there. With that, let's imagine how we shape our emotional bodies and how we're asking people to template to those. The stuff that's going on in politics is pretty outrageous. It is the difference between, okay, at the end of a yoga class, when everybody in the room chants Om and everybody's got a different note, it sounds really cool, right? Kind of makes you feel good. But what if at the end of that class everybody went, ah! We wouldn't leave feeling so great. So the politics is going, ah! Now, we have a medical crisis and some severe shortages and an inability for certain authorities to address that because they're really busy going, ah! Put yourself for a moment in the mind of that medical professional all decked out in the full hazmat gear. I have a good friend, very close friend, who is doing this. I've seen a picture of her in the full drag. And the headspace that person is in. Do you think that our medical professionals at this time would benefit from walking around feeling and acting? Ah! No. I am guessing that they're all more in the state of right? So let's take care of our emotional bodies and take care of each other's emotional bodies, right? Okay, I'm gonna shut up and read some damn cards. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for listening to that. It's been, I don't want to preach. I just felt like last night when I went to bed, I felt like I just feel like there's something I can say that will help. And it probably came off preachy, but I don't mean it that way. I don't mean it that way. We all have to manage our feelings and what we're going through the same in our own way. But that's why I am mentioning that, you know, be careful with what you're asking people to template, you know. So I'm asking you to template some calm, cool. I've seen some really cool posts this morning actually that are along those lines. So what is the energy we need to transmute today? Got some Zakira Hussain in the background. It's very soothing music. Lovely. I listen to Hindustani music every morning when I get out. Really puts me in a good frame of mind. That is not it. Yep. My bottom card, this is what the energy that we are moving from, intend to move. We want to flip this energy. The Ten of Wands. The, oh my God, this is too much. This is way too much. Oh my God, I can't take it. It's too much. It's too much. I am so worn out. It's just too much. Oh my God, when is it? That. Flip that. To more thoughtful, more peaceful. It's the Knight of Cups. making positive offers, bringing positivity to the world, writing a song, singing a song, dancing, playing, whatever, and imagining, dreaming, you know? And this isn't escapism, this is actually, I feel like the Knight of Cups is like the hermit. He goes inside with purpose. The hermit goes inside to like discover his feels. The Knight of Cups goes inside to think about what he wants to say. What are the lyrics to that song that I've been humming all day? And our advice card, which is the method by which we do this, 7 of Wands. Limiting your intake of news, thank you very much. Being very mindful of your words. Not being swept away, not being deceived by the media, right? 7 of Swords is very much about deception, getting away with things. And swords are thoughts and facts, and so this is, you know, there's obfuscation of fact. I mean, let's, you know, going back to my earlier offering, you have to remember the news is based on getting you emotionally involved. They are still, even though, you know, paper copies are not selling as much, the news is still based on readership, and so it's going to be sensational. This is the 7th heaven for the news media. They have something to talk about every day that gets you emotionally involved, emotionally invested every day, without fail. Nobody has to look for a story. The stories are there. So this is simply not getting swept up in that current. Detaching. Our underpinning energy, sorry, I don't know where to put that card, blah, peekaboo, is 3 of Coins, 3 of Pentacles, working together, collaborating, coming together, recognizing you're part of a whole. But here's the thing. 3 of Pentacles is also master and apprentice. And it asks you to be a master. All this stuff is going on. You need to master this. You need to master your emotional body. That's what meditation and mindfulness are about. It's what yoga is about. It's not about controlling your emotions so that you don't feel anything. It's about controlling the way you respond to your emotions, the way you let your emotions move you, so that your outward actions are positive and constructive and helpful to you and to everyone around you. Jeez, I haven't even had a cup of coffee yet. Where's all this coming from? Well, I had crazy dreams last night, so I'm gonna cut it off there. I'll see you this evening with a musical offering, and maybe I'll shave today. I'm installing a handheld bidet. That should be exciting. I'm not a plumber and I don't play one on TV. Stuff. We're gonna get through it. Okay. I will talk to you soon. Can't wait. Bye-bye.